Hello guys, Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is an anime that many people consider the greatest anime of all time. On my anime list, and on different other websites, it is ranked first. So what makes it so highly rated? It had cool powers, an amazing plot, and the anime made great use of its side characters. In this anime, people can use alchemy and create amazing things out of ordinary material. A person can create a giant wall instantly just through using the material in the ground. There are just several rules that have to be followed in alchemy. In alchemy, there has to be equivalent exchange. You can't create something out of nothing. There has to be something of equal value for it. Another rule is that whatever thing you're making must have the same properties as the things you're using to make it. An important rule is that humans' transmutation must never be done. Once a soul leaves the living realm, the person can't be resurrected. The two main characters, Edward and Alphonse, attempted to resurrect their dead mother through the use of alchemy, which is something that should never be done. As a result, they paid the price. Edward lost an arm and a leg, while Alphonse lost his entire body. Now they have become state alchemists in hopes of finding a way to get their bodies back to normal. The concept of alchemy was very interesting and unique. It wasn't just another anime where characters could use generic magical powers. Characters had to make weapons or use certain attacks based on their surrounding. Obviously, if you're near an area with lots of water, they should use an attack that is based on water. There's a lot of thinking involved in this anime, as you think quickly about if you had enough material of a certain property to create something. If you don't have enough material on the ground to create something, then your attack will fail during battle. Everything had to be precise. It's always amazing to see an anime where there is strategy involved, and not just a battle between two characters where they punch each other until one dies. The plot of this anime was unique and exciting to watch. There are artificially created humans made through alchemy. These artificially created humans are known as homunculus. Homunculus can disguise themselves to look just like human beings, but they have special abilities like the ability to shapeshift and regenerate from any injury. The homunculus are all followers of the original homunculus, known as Father. Their goal is to create a giant transmutation circle and use 5 alchemists as sacrifices in order to open the gate of truth and take God's power. Father would become the perfect being with that power. It was so interesting seeing Father and the homunculus hiding within Central City and controlling the government. Obviously, Edward and his friends couldn't let Father go through with his plan because many people would be killed as a result, and it isn't a good idea to let a person basically become God. Seeing Edward and his friends try to overthrow the government was so fascinating to watch, because how can you overthrow a government that has so many people working for it? And how can you convince others that the government is corrupt? It was fascinating to see the characters gather information that the government is being ruled by the homunculus and try to convince other characters to work with them to overthrow the government. That led to a pretty cool event where everyone's working together to fight the government. What I really liked about the event was that every side character was vital in overtaking the government. It wasn't just Edward, Alphonse, and Roy. The side characters got a lot of screen time and character development. I love the character development that Scar got. Scar was a cold-blooded killer who was looking to hunt down alchemists for revenge. But as soon as he learned about the whole truth behind Central City being controlled by Father, he put his grudges aside and worked with the alchemists to take down Father. It was amazing seeing him realize the wrongs he had done and try to correct his mistakes. I was stunned by this anime's use of the side characters. I actually like the side characters more than the main characters, Alphonse and Edward. This anime made the side characters develop into such fascinating characters to watch. I liked how angry Roy got at the homunculus and how much he wanted to kill them. He eliminated a couple of them by himself. It wasn't just humans though, but the homunculus that also got great character development. Greed realized that what Father was doing was wrong and tried to help the humans in taking out Father. There were so many side characters that I enjoyed watching. The plan to overtake the government was so well done. The plan had characters play a specific role in the plan. Everything was well coordinated. They did a great job at attacking characters that were working on their father. The fights in this anime were well done as well, as it wasn't just one character being so overpowered and winning all the fights by himself. Several characters play an important part in winning the fights against the homunculus. Edward really wasn't even the strongest alchemist. I would say Roy is stronger. Even as strong as Roy was, he still needed help at times. This made the fights entertaining to watch because you got to see the characters we really like take part in battle. They weren't just useless during battle. Look how Dragon Ball Z uses side characters. It made Yamcha useless early on, and made everyone else besides the Saiyans useless during the Buu saga. It's not that easy writing in side characters during battle, and giving them an important role. This is what made me appreciate Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood a lot more, because side characters are actually important in this anime. I did like the characters in this anime. Roy was a cool character who was out for vengeance against the homunculus. I really like how cold he acted at times, and his power was pretty cool. He could create flames out of oxygen, which is everywhere on Earth. Scar was an interesting anti-hero. You would think he would just gotten killed off early on, but this anime had him redeem himself by taking important parts in helping everyone fight against Father. I did not like how hot-headed Edward acted at times, because it was just irritating to watch, but I did like how he would do anything to save his brother. He didn't care if he had spent his entire life searching for a solution. He was going to bring his brother's body back. I liked Alphonse because he always supported his brother, Edward, for anything. He would even give his life to help protect him. All of the openings for this anime were amazing. There wasn't an opening that I disliked. All of them had a catchy song and nice visuals. The endings were just as great as well, and I could just watch them for hours. This is what I really like about Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. There isn't any other anime series that I could think of that has so many amazing openings and endings. Attack on Titan had just one amazing opening, and that was it. The music during the episodes was amazing and perfectly fit the dramatic moments of this anime. It also made the fight so enjoyable to watch. The animation style for this anime looked good. The animation during fights was wonderful. Considering there are so many characters moving around, the anime did a great job at making all these characters move smoothly and naturally during a fight. This was an amazing anime, and I can see how many people can consider this the greatest anime of all time. It had an interesting plot, used the side characters well, and the powers were very cool to look at in general. There really isn't much to complain about for this anime. The characters played out amazing strategies before battle, and were able to use their surroundings efficiently during battles. None of the fights ended in an illogical way. I give this anime a 10 out of 10. So that's all I want to talk about for today. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day and night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.